Hello, I am Melissa Bondi, and you are watching Around Ann Arbor. Today, I'm welcoming Allison Buck, who is the Senior Director of Marketing and Partnerships for the Guild for Artists and Artisans. And she is here to talk about the upcoming third annual A2 Artoberfest, which is right here in Ann Arbor on October 28th and October 29th. Welcome to the show, Allison.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. I'm glad we were able to connect. So, this is an event I know, third annual, and I know we got this on the books a couple months back. So I have not attended this event. I've been in Ann Arbor working here now many years, but this is one that I have not attended, but it sounds so fun, especially this time of year, right? When you've got a lot of energy and you've got the Halloween and fall. So I guess tell us a little bit about Artoberfest and what it entails, and we can go into more detail.
Sure. So Artoberfest is produced by the Guild of Artists and Artisans. We produce several art fairs throughout the year, and this is one of our newer fairs that we produce. In addition to this event, we do the Ann Arbor Summer Art Fair, which, is during the sweltering months in July and always has some fun weather involved. So we decided we wanted to do a kind of smaller, more local arts fair outside of our offices near the Carytown area, which is a neighborhood that we love being a part of and wanted to celebrate the arts in that neighborhood. So we kicked off this event, like you said, 3 years ago in October, and it varies what weekend it happens because, as you all know, in Ann Arbor, there is something else big that happens, Michigan football. So we kind of move it around depending on when the home games are. And as you said, this year, it's at the end of the month, the 28th and the 29th. So it should be like one of those last good weekends to get out there and enjoy the fall weather. We're
Absolutely.
hoping for good weather.
Of course.
Yeah, we're gonna have around 100 artists that come out. They set up their booths along Ann Street and Fourth Avenue,
Okay.
and it spans from Huron to Catherine on Fourth there, and then from Main to Fifth Avenue on Ann Street. And we have, in addition to the artists who are all jury selected, and in order to participate in the event, we have a lot of businesses that come out in that neighborhood. WSG Gallery comes out and they have some other artists. The Tea House usually comes out with some treats. Mindo comes out with some treats as well. The Ann Arbor Hands-On Museum is going to come out, do some hands-on activities with the kids. And our gallery does activities during the event. Our gallery is on 4th Street, the Gutman Gallery. So this year we're going to have a muralist come out, Gary Horton. He's going to be in the back doing a mural with kids. So lots to do, lots to see. One of the last fun weekends in the fall.
Okay. So Allison, tell us a little bit then about, I guess, the artists themselves. So they're juried. So, and I know I read about it being fine arts. Is that all the artists that are there? And what does that mean?
Yeah, so all of our events, the Guild of Artists and Artisans have what we call our standards. And in order to participate, all the artists have to meet those standards in order to be selected. So some basic things like the jewelers, for example, can't just string beads on a string and put a bracelet together. They actually have to either make the beads or do some more craft into the creation of the piece. We also don't allow them to, say, use a pre-made thing and print on that. So you couldn't use like a water bottle and print your images on it. It's all handmade items that you'll find in these booths, and the artists have have made them from start to finish.
Okay. Tell us a little bit then about the folks that attend, because you mentioned kids and events for kids. So who comes? Who attends? What's the demographic?
Yeah, I mean, the event is for all ages. Really, we want young people to come and enjoy the arts. One of the fun things about art fairs, you get to talk to the artists and get inspired, learn more about how they make their work before you purchase a piece. So even for the kids, it's fun to come out and talk to an artist and see how they did something and be inspired, or participate in the mural project or hands-on museum. We also have adult beverages at the event, though. So those are obviously only for our adult guests. And Ann Arbor Distilling Company comes out each year with a cocktail for the event. We have a signature cocktail this year called the Bearded Lady. I can talk more about that later.
Okay.
And we have M4 Brewing that comes out with 3 different breweries that come out, and Bloom Works, which is right down the street from the event. They come and they have a cider. And we're actually doing an after hours portion of the event this year from 6 to 8 on Saturday. And that's going to have a headlining performing musicians. For the musicians are a local Ann Arbor cover band. They're called Ain't Dead Yet. And I think they kind of gear towards more of the adult population because they're doing covers of folks who aren't around anymore. And then we'll have the adult beverages, and some of the artists will still be open and you can peruse. So like I said, it's a little bit of for everybody, all ages.
Sounds like it. It sounds like you have all the bases covered. Yeah, I was going to ask about the breweries because I read in the press release and on your website, which is pretty thorough and all that information is on there. But one of the things I did read was the handful of breweries that are going to be there for, the adults and after. And there's something you're having in regard to, is it like, do you call it like a strolling event? Like I read about different art fairs around having these strolling events.
It's almost like a mini social district in the fact that you can walk the entirety of the event with your beverage. So you're not just stuck in like a little beer tent area. You can walk all of 4th Ave and Ann Street within the footprint and shop with your beverage in hand. And we're going to have some warmer beverages during the after hours from both the distillery and Bloom Mead Works to if it gets a little chilly in the evening.
Okay. So tell us now, I want to know a little bit more about the Guild and who makes up the Guild of Artists and Artisans. Who are they? I don't know.
Yeah. So the Guild of Artists and Artisans was founded in 1973 as a artist membership organization. We're a nonprofit 501c3, which kind of sprouted out of the Ann Arbor Summer Art Fair. So there was a bunch of artists who did like kind of a pop-up fair during the art fair and then got a little bit more organized and realized, we should have an actual organization that is helping to make this happen. So that is how the Guild formed. Okay. And since that time, we have obviously expanded our programming to not just do the Ann Arbor Summer Art Fair, but 7 art fairs a year. The 2 in Ann Arbor, we have 2 in Birmingham, we've 1 in Royal Oak, 1 in Ohio, and we're adding a couple next year. So lots going on. We have the Gutman Gallery that we've also produced. Like I said, that's on 4th Avenue. We have a small but mighty team of all women who make all these events happen. And it's a really fun, great organization that's just here to support artists and connect them with the community and provide art events for the community to enjoy and learn more about art.
Okay. Wow, you guys stay busy. That's for sure.
We do. We've got this fair coming up in October. We've got another fair in November in Royal Oak, and in between the two, we're doing a fundraiser at Ipsy Cocktail Club. So we keep busy, but we have lots of fun.
Okay, I was gonna say, now how often are you doing the fundraising in a given year? Right, every calendar year. How many fundraisers?
This is our very first fundraiser that we have ever done. We're very excited about it. We have sponsors that participate at our art fairs, but we haven't raised funds directly for the Guild of Artists and Artisans in years past. So this event we're really excited about it. It's a partnership with the Ann Arbor Distilling Company, which also runs Ipsy Cocktail Club. And it's only $65 per ticket, which is really reasonable for fundraisers, especially here in Ann Arbor, in the Ann Arbor area. And we're going to have music and food and lots of pop-up activities. It's kind of carnival and circus themed. So it's also on our website. You can check it out and get more information. Like it's November 11th from 7 to 11 p.m.
Okay. What's the website that folks can find all this information on?
Sure. So theguild.org is our general website. It has all of our art fairs. It has our fundraiser on it. And it also has links to our Gutman Gallery site as well.
Okay. And for the Artoberfest, where can people find
Artoberfest? You can find stuff on that website, as well as on Facebook at A2Artoberfest. So it's ARTOBERFEST. It's kind of a mouthful, Artoberfest.
Yeah, it is, but
I've gotten used to saying it, but it's hard.
Sure. Okay, good. Well, real quick before we wrap up, let's just circle back. Tell me about the specialty drink.
Yes. So our signature cocktail that we came up with, the Ipsy Cocktail bartenders, it's called the Bearded Lady. It's got blackberry in it. It's got oh my gosh, it's so delicious. And they're lighting a little like lemon on fire when they do it at the cocktail club. We won't be doing that at Artoberfest because we will be serving the beverages. But it's bourbon and it's delicious. I just can't talk. I can't tell. It's so amazing. But we'll also have a mocktail version, which we are calling the Illusionist. So I hope you can check it out. The Ann Arbor Distilling Company and Ipsy Cocktail Club are going to have it available at their locations leading up to the event as well. So if you want to get a sneak peek, you can stop it there. And some of the proceeds from each of those sales will go to the Guild, even from their locations. So it's a really, really, really delicious drink. It has some like mint and stuff in it as well. So I highly recommend it.
And does it fit the theme of fall? Like, is it a fall drink? Because it sounds like it would fit. Like,
it's got this beautiful color to it too. It kind of has like that maroony color in my shirt. It's really pretty.
Okay, wonderful, Allison. Well, thank you for coming on, talking about all this exciting art fairs that are coming up and your fundraiser. And this sounds a third annual. So you guys, I always like to say when something's annual, you guys are doing something right. Good luck. Yeah. For this year.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for having me. We hope you all come out and have some fun with us.
Thank you very much. And again, if you would like more information on Artoberfest, visit a2artoberfest.org. And you can find them on their social media at A2 Artoberfest. And be sure to check out more of CTN's great programs on our website at a2gov.org/CTN for more of our great programs and all of our services. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can follow us on social media at CTN Ann Arbor. And again, thanks for watching.